In this video, I'm gonna show you 7 steps to shred fat and build muscle with zero guesswork. Most guys overcomplicate fitness. They spin their wheels for months, doing some random workouts, half-full diets, shit that doesn't work. But you only need these 7 steps to really get shredded and build muscle at the same time, so you actually look like you know what you're doing. Step number 1, set a clear goal. You have to know what exactly you are training for and what you are dieting for. Clear goals: how much body fat percentage you want to have, how much muscles you want to build, how strong you want to get, how fast you want to be, what your cardiovascular abilities that you want to have. You have to set clear goals for your body so you actually know what you are chasing, because based on that the plan will be a bit different. Do you want to be 12% body fat or 6%? Do you want to be strong like powerlifters or more like bodybuilders? Do you want to put as much muscle as possible or just a little bit of muscle? Do you want to be 12% body fat, super big, super jacked, super strong, but just pretty lean? Or you prefer to be super shredded, 6% body fat, veins everywhere, you know, super small waist, but a little bit weaker, a little bit smaller, but overall more aesthetic? Visualize exactly what you want and set a strategy for this exact goal. Step number 2, dial in your nutrition. Once you get specific with your goal, your nutrition will depend on how shredded you want to get, how big you want to get. Start with tracking your calories and macros. Basically, eat what you are normally eating, right? And see how many calories is that, how many grams of protein, how many grams of carbs, fats, micronutrients, is the fiber, etc. And then if you are fat, obviously you want to cut the calories and get on a deficit. Now, depending on how fast you want to get shredded, how much muscle you want to retain and build, that's how you decide what the deficit will be. If you want to retain and build as much muscle as possible, then the best way is to get on a small deficit and slowly lose fat to keep the muscle and build more muscle, so you get as jacked as possible, right? If you want to get super shredded super fast, then the bigger the deficit, the faster it will go. So if you want to retain and build as much muscle as possible, your deficit shouldn't be more than 500 calories a day. But if you want to get shredded super fast, you don't really care that much about the muscle, you only care about like getting super fast, super ripped, and you just want to stay ripped like that, and you just want to be, you know, as ripped as fast as possible, because you just don't want to be fat anymore and you don't care that much about the muscle, then you can get on a deficit of like around 1000 calories a day, or even a bit more. Now, in both cases, you want to keep the protein really high. So 1 gram per pound of your body weight is the minimum, but it's better to even boost it when you're on a deficit, because it will help to retain more muscle, and also it will help to stay satiated while on low calorie diet, and also it will help you with being on a bigger deficit, since the protein is harder to digest, so it requires more energy from your body to digest the protein than other macronutrients. So I recommend eat at least 1.2 grams of protein per pound of your body weight when on deficit. Now, obviously, to be really dialed in with your nutrition, you have to track or follow some meal plan. You can also, you know, get some meal plan. Then you have all the calories, macros, and you basically eat same shit over and over again every day. So that is the only option that, you know, allows you to not track and get the best results. But yeah, if you want to have more flexible diet and not like have to follow some meal plan that's like very strict and rigid, then yeah, tracking is the way to go. You basically get yourself a little food scale to your house, and you basically put anything you want to eat before cooking it on your food scale. What I like to do personally is I pre-track all my meals before. So I basically wake up in the morning or the evening the previous day. I just put everything in the app, because we weigh on the food scale the foods, but then we put these numbers into the app. I use my MyFitnessPal personally, and I believe that's the best tracking app for food and for fitness. So then basically you put these foods with the numbers that the scale shows you, and it automatically calculates all the calories and macronutrients. So then you see basically in the app, like in the menu, what exactly, like what are the numbers for you, and then you just follow the numbers. Now, once you get to your ideal body fat percentage and you just want to keep building more muscle, then you boost up your calories. You get to your maintenance if you want to just maintain, or if you want to keep building more muscle, you get on a slight surplus after. So this way you keep your six-pack, you keep your proportions, you keep your shreds, and you just are putting on more and more muscle. Step number 3, train like you mean it. Stop doing random workouts, stop doing this CrossFit bullshit. Oh, Monday chest and tricep, Wednesday back and bicep, then just legs. Stop doing all this crap that won't get you anywhere. The best routine for a steady physique, for building muscle and getting shredded, is upper lower split at least 4 times a week. That allows you to hit every muscle group at least twice a week and have optimal recovery, which will improve your performance. And better performance, better results overall, regardless of your specific goals. Where you want to get as strong and as jacked as possible, where you want to be more aesthetic, whatever your like more specific goal is, the better your performance at the gym, the better results you have, no matter what are your specific goals, like strength wise, aesthetic wise, size wise. Everything will be better. Now obviously then you get more specific, depending on what exactly you want. You want to be lean but stronger, you train more like a powerlifter. You want to be more aesthetic, more like a bodybuilder, you train more like a bodybuilder. You want to be a mix of both, you just do a mix of both. I do a mix of both personally, because I want to be as jacked as possible while being as shredded as I am, while also maximizing my strength. So I know I won't be as strong as I was when I was 12% body fat, but I care more about aesthetic, obviously, than strength, but obviously also care about strength, but it's like a secondary thing for me. So I try to maximize my strength while being as lean, as ripped, and as aesthetic as I am. That's why I train a little bit like a powerlifter in the beginning of my workouts, and then the rest of the workouts is more like bodybuilders. But the point is, whatever your training style is, never train like a pussy. You don't want to waste your time at the gym, because that won't get you anywhere. That will just waste your time. Step number 4, recover like an athlete. And I say like an athlete because average people don't recover well. That's why they're average. Your muscles grow when you rest. Your hormones are optimized when you rest enough, when you rest well. So you won't get results you want if you neglect your recovery. Because obviously your hormones play a big role in not just muscle growth, but also with fat loss, with getting shredded. So you want to maximize them, because you want your testosterone to be as high as possible, your cortisol to be as low as possible. When you don't recover, when you don't sleep enough, it's other way around. So your fat loss is stalled, your muscles aren't growing, you hold more water, you are not in an optimal state to improve your body, to get the body recomposition that you want. You are more hungry. It's harder to stick to the diet because you can't manage your hunger hormones. Sleep at least 7 hours per night. Never train same muscle group day after day. Always take at least 1 day break between training the same muscle. Don't overdo cardio. If you feel like you're doing so much cardio that you can't recover from that you feel sore after cardio, and it affects in a very bad way the weightlifting sessions, then you have to reduce the cardio. Practice active rest. On rest day, don't just lay on the couch all day, don't just chill all day, just walk a little bit, take a stroll in the sun preferably, and yeah, get like at least 10,000 steps. And if you stress a lot, you have to manage somehow your stress. You have to do something that will just make you stress less. I don't know, like meditate, do something fun, like whatever it is. Do something that makes you feel relaxed, makes you feel like, good. Step number 5, track and adjust. You can't improve what you don't measure. Every week, track these 3 things: scale weight, progress photos, strength in key lifts. Because here's the thing, if you don't see any progress, any changes, then you have to adjust something, and you will only know if you just track it consistently. You should be seeing weight going down, better proportions in the mirror, and strength on key lifts going up, or at least not going so much down. Obviously, strength going down is normal when you are on a deficit, when you are cutting, but if it's going like too fast, too drastically down, then you have to change something. You have to increase the calories. So tracking overall will show you if you are on the right path or you have to get on the right path. Step number 6, avoid these terrible mistakes. Program hopping every 2 weeks. If you change programs too often, it's not gonna get you anywhere. You have to get on a solid program that will make you progress, and you won't even feel like you need to try something new. If you need help with that, link in the description, book a free consultation call with me, maybe I can help you with that. Next mistake, under-eating protein. If you don't eat enough protein, your muscles won't grow. Mistake number 3, not tracking progress. If you're not tracking progress, you kind of winging it. You just hope it works. You have no direction. And another mistake is chasing quick fixes instead of systems. This is not how life works in general. If you want great results in anything, including fitness, it's not going to happen overnight. You have to be more patient and actually stick to a system that makes you progress. And by finding the right system, I mean making fitness your lifestyle, because that's the only way it will be sustainable for you long term, and it's not gonna be something you want to, quit quickly, like get quick results and then quit it. It should be something you can do over months and years, so you get the most out of it and you keep living with that. And step number 7, lock in your routine. And the last step is sustainability. Once you've got momentum, now you need a system that fits your life. You need a system of your nutrition, system of training, system of your habits. As I said before, you either have a meal plan, so you stick to a rigid meals every day, and you just eat the same shit every day that, makes you progress, build muscle, lose fat at the same time. Or you track your food. And when you track, the best way is to pre-track 5 minutes every single morning or night before going to bed, and you just follow the menu that you have in your app where you track the food. So you stick to the numbers that you have planned for yourself. Example, me today, I'm gonna eat 4,000 calories, right? I already ate 1 meal, and then I'm gonna eat next meal after I finish this video is gonna be Greek yogurt with fruits, 2 bananas, 120 grams of blueberries. Then I'm gonna go to the gym, train legs. Then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna eat another meal. It's gonna be oats with milk and peanut butter. Then I'm gonna eat last meal before bed. It's gonna be pasta with ground beef and a little bit of Parmesan cheese and also tomato sauce. I know exactly what I'm gonna eat. I know exactly how many calories I'm gonna eat. I know like every single detail. I know how many grams of protein, how many grams of carbs, how many grams of fats. Everything is already pre-planned in my phone. I only have to follow it. And it took me how long? 5 minutes. Same with training. You have to know exactly which day, what you're gonna do, at what time you're gonna do it, at what time you're gonna finish, how much cardio you're gonna do. Like, you have to know exactly every single detail and have a plan for it so it fits your schedule. And same with your habits. You have to know how many steps you're gonna get in today, what supplements you're gonna take, at what time you're gonna go to bed, how many hours of sleep you're gonna get, how will you start your next day. Are you gonna take a cold shower? Are you gonna drink your coffee immediately in the morning and crash out later? Or you're gonna wait and drink your coffee later to have more sustainable energy and feel better? You have to have systems for all these little things so it becomes your lifestyle and you don't even think about it anymore. Now again, if you don't want to try to figure it out on your own, click the link in the description, book a free consultation call with me and get help, get professional help. I will see if I can help you out. And that's it, guys. These were 7 steps to shred fat and build muscle, the roadmap. Follow it for at least 12 weeks and you look better, feel better, perform better at work, and I guarantee you your life will improve in every area you want to improve. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.